Yo, what's going on YouTube? So, I'm bringing you a little different type of video from what I usually do. I'm still in the testing phase, trying to figure things out and what I want to do with this channel. So I'm bringing you a video. I want to see how it does, and I want to see just what I can make out of this. And if you're at the title, then you know what it's already about, and that is having a backup plan for your future and why there really isn't a need for such thing. Now, I know a lot of people, they have different ambitions, and people, they want to do their own things. People have their own dreams and stuff. Me personally, my dream is to be a YouTuber. I want to be a YouTuber who focuses on gaming, but in the future I'd also like to branch out into other things, but for now I just want to do gaming. And that's why I'm bringing these videos, doing these videos, because that's my dream and I want to make it come true. So a lot of people who I talk to about being a YouTuber, like friends or whatever, friends and family, I tell them that I want to be a YouTuber. They tell me, I always hear the same thing. They always tell me, what if that doesn't work out? And I'm like, what do you mean, what if that doesn't work out? That's not a possibility. Like, come on. And people think that I'm being ignorant when I say things like that, or I'm just being dumb. But it's the kind of mentality you kind of have to have if you're really going to make it. Now, I'm not saying that having a backup plan is a bad thing, but me personally, I just don't have it because I believe in myself. I'm confident in myself. And although I don't see right now that I'm going to blow up, like the signs are not there right now, eventually, if I keep persevering, I'm going to get to that point one day. And I believe that wholeheartedly. So I feel like there's no need for a backup plan. To me, a backup plan is just settling for less, kind of like, let's say my backup plan was to, I don't know, become an electrician. I don't know why would I want to be an electrician, but let's say that was my backup plan. I don't want to be an electrician. I don't want to do that. That's not my dream. I don't want to live a life that is not what I wanted for myself originally, because then you're just living a life that's subpar and you're not going to be happy. You're going to be living a life that's not really what your main goal was, and I feel like that's a sad concept. Like, that's a sad thing, and that's not how I want to live life. And a lot of people say, that's just how life is. Life isn't fair. You got to do things that you have to do. But I feel like you're in control. You have the steering wheel. You can do what you want, and there shouldn't be anyone who can tell you otherwise. So for me, having that backup plan is not really a necessity. Like, I see it as, like I said, it's settling for less. It's just really not being who you want to be. I put up a story on Instagram, a poll and I asked the question if people believe in having a backup plan. And I don't have too many followers on Instagram. I have like around 300 right now, but a decent amount of people voted, and 96% of the people said that they do. 4% said no. I didn't vote, but I say no. But that 4% was only 2 votes. And it's kind of crazy, just the amount of people who are opposed to my viewpoint, because a lot of people, what I think a backup plan does to people is that they get so scared of failure. Let's say someone wants to be a doctor, right? Let's say someone wants to be a doctor, but they say, in case I can't get into medical school, or whatever the case is, whatever happens, who knows, I'm going to be whatever. Like, who knows, whatever their backup plan is. It could be anything. But all we know is that that is not what they would choose as their first career choice, because they want to be a doctor. They don't want to be whatever it is that their backup plan is. So what I'm saying is, people get so scared, like that person who would want to be a doctor, they get so scared of failing and becoming a doctor that they put more effort into making sure that their backup plan is viable and making sure that it's really foolproof. And that's what they end up becoming, because they're putting more effort into their backup plan than they are into their main goal, because they're so scared of failure. And it happens a lot. And because of that, they end up not becoming a doctor, and they say, oh, my backup plan worked, but they didn't really put full effort, 100% effort into their main plan, into their number one. But that's what I'm doing. I'm not setting any sort of effort, energy, time. I'm not wasting any of that on something else. Like, obviously I'm working a job, and there are some things that you just have to do, and I understand that. And working a job for the meantime is something that you have to do because you need money. At a certain age, you need money, you need to survive. You can't just rely on your parents for the whole time. But to me, working a job is like, you can do that while also putting 100% effort into whatever your dream is, because that's what I'm currently doing. I'm making this video right now. I'm putting 100% effort into my dream. I'm not working on anything else, focusing on anything else but my dream. Or at least I'm trying to get into that mindset, because that's what's required if I'm going to make it. A backup plan is only going to slow me down, and it's going to take away time from what I really wanted, because I'm going to be putting time into my backup plan and not really putting time into what I really want for myself, what I truly want for my life. And in the end, it's just going to make me unhappy. And that's not what I want. I want to live a happy life. I want to live a life where I'm content with what I do, and I just want to live the best life that I could live, you know? That's what we should all want for ourselves. I'm not saying just to go into things without having a backup plan. Like I said, it works for some people, it really does, but you have to execute it in the right way. You have to make sure that your backup plan is just a backup plan, and it doesn't end up becoming your main thing, because that's all it is. It's a backup plan. It's a plan B. Personally, like I said, I don't believe in it. I don't think it's necessary. But if you really believe it's necessary, and I couldn't convince you otherwise, then you can have it. But just make sure you're really putting all your effort into your plan A, because you don't want to end up doing something that wasn't your original idea, whatever it was that you wanted to do. Now, you might be saying, oh, you got to be realistic. You know, what if YouTube doesn't work out for you? Just like how my friends and family were telling me. Well, I'm telling you right now, that's not going to happen. And only I can determine when I fail. I'm not going to give up. I can be doing YouTube for 5 years and not have 1 million subscribers, and I'm still going to keep doing YouTube. Only I can determine when I reach success on this platform or not. Now, there comes a time where you look at your progress, and if you really have made no progress over a really long stretch of time, then you can kind of say, okay, like, what are you doing? But if I'm making progress, doing something, then you can't tell me, oh, you didn't have a backup plan. Look where you are now. You failed. Because I'm still going. I'm still pushing. To me, the only thing that can stop me is death. And God forbid, I hope that doesn't happen to me. But to me, that's really the only thing that can stop me, because there's no coming back from that. Anything that can happen to me, I might get hit with some sort of huge payments for whatever. Someone can get into I can get into a car accident and have to pay X amount of money for, you know, hospital coverage, whatever. And I might have to make up that money over time, but it might slow me down and it might do something, but it's not going to stop me. And that's the point. I'm going to get over that. And that's the point of this. So maybe I was able to convince you. Maybe I was able to make you see from my perspective. Hopefully you don't call me crazy, whatever. But that's it for the video. I got more like this coming soon, hopefully. More topics like this. If you'd like to hit the like button and subscribe, you know, I'm on the road to 100, I guess, right now. So I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.